shirt.
What is that horrible noise? That's your phone going off?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at Ted and Tony Talks, we're going to talk about goal setting, we're going to talk about habits, and we're going to talk about
Goals.
yoga, because I started yoga.
And guitar.
So, we're kind of too close. I miss
What do you want me? You can't spin.
wheels. There's no
Yeah,
spinning.
there's no
going
wheels
on.
here. I'll get wheels next time.
By the way, you should see me walk my hips because
Yeah.
I'm doing yoga now. I move like John Travolta.
He does. It's something special.
So check it out. Ted and I did a retreat, a goal-setting retreat. Just the two of us.
Make it if we try.
Back in January, at the lake house. And when we did this, we spent an entire day setting goals. We talked about this on a couple of things, but so I wanted to talk about where we're at now. So I went on a meditation retreat a few weeks ago. I think I talked about how I implemented yoga. I'm 3 weeks in now to doing daily yoga. Daily, Ted. Daily yoga. I'm doing it. And I think it has a direct impact on my mood. I've been in a really solid, good mood. Things have happened. Like one thing that came out of this meditation retreat that I was on was to declutter my life. And I was thinking about this. We did this goal-setting retreat way back when. We're talking about doing this and offering this as a service for people like yourselves. But if we do this, we ourselves have to transform, don't we? We have to make a big impact on our own goals that we set.
Right.
So, and accountability is big, but...
And punctuality.
There was gunshots, Ted.
That's true. I'm going to give you that.
Yeah, I couldn't leave the mailbox. So one of the things in my life is to declutter stuff. And when I went on that meditation retreat in Chicago, not long ago, just 3 weeks ago, one of the things that came out was to really zero in on declutter. What does declutter mean to me? It means declutter my voicemails. My voicemails always filled. So I deleted all the voicemails. It means declutter, get rid of all my photos. And I really wanted to get rid of like 5,000 of them, but 10,000. So I've lost all my photos, which we're going to try to retrieve today.
Try to retrieve. I think I can get them.
But 2,000 phone contacts, ladies and gentlemen, I pulled out of my phone because I don't need them. There's no reason for them. They're people I don't ever call. 2,000. So I'm decluttering my world and it feels fantastic. The thing about yoga, as it is right now, it feels like I'll never not do this. Like I'm not worried about losing this habit. Like you ever start a habit and it doesn't stick? Like I feel like this is so implemented in my life now, it ain't going anywhere. And I don't know when we're talking about how long it takes to develop a habit. Sometimes it takes a few weeks, sometimes it takes whatever. This was like instantaneous. I implemented it and it's right there.
So why is that? Like what about it?
I don't know. There was not an instant benefit. The benefit didn't come for like 4 days. Well, 4 days is 4 days, but I started after about 4 days of doing yoga, falling off the mat and aching and looking stupid and feeling stupid. I was doing this stretch. I forget what it's called, but I was doing this stretch. And I'm like, oh, I get it. I totally understand why people do this. And it felt good. It feels
and was
clean.
that specifically in your goals, that thing?
Yoga was not in my goals.
But fitness, right?
Fitness, improving my fitness, having more peace and clarity. That's what I want. I want peace in my life. Because I'm always on the go so much. What was that?
I'm an important person. I have to leave my phone on.
Okay. No one calls me anymore because I deleted all their numbers. One of the things on your goals sheet was to start taking up the guitar.
Which I did.
And I just saw, and you're showing me some stuff on the guitar.
Learned a few chords, and you know what? This is going to be the Ted and Tony challenge. I'm going to have my guitar playing debut. I'll do it here. I'll learn your song that you.
Oh yeah.
You're going to teach me.
I'll teach you the song I wrote.
And then we're going to play it together. It's probably going to take a month, let's say. Right?
Yeah, it's called Home. The song is actually called Home.
Yeah.
It's on Spotify. Tony Stasny, Connor and Soltis, Spotify. It's called Home. When you do it, we could add an O to the end of it.
Well, and one of the things you told me to do was put, you call it anchoring, right? So
anchoring habits.
If you want to read a book, you put the books out on the table. So I have my guitar right next to the TV.
It's anchored there.
Right, and you brought this up. You said, just sit there and play it 5 minutes a day, and I'm taking some, YouTube lessons. Right, it's more than that, but still, you're just sitting there and you're playing, and it's fun, But I think what's satisfying is it's a goal and I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I go to the gym 5-6 days a week.
I like that. And I called you yesterday, or texted you yesterday, and you're like, hey, I'm at the gym. I'm like, kick ass.
Yeah. So
yeah, you're on top of it, man.
on top of it, I wanted to lose weight. I'm getting there. And but my point to your point is, if you don't have those written goals, where would we be?
Well, the yoga was not a written goal, but improving my exercise and increasing or improving my serenity, if you will, because I'm really an anxious person. So
Right.
so yeah, once I've discovered yoga, I can't believe I'm doing yoga.
And a lot of people don't know this, but yoga is really good for sphincter control. So from that standpoint, you know,
You talked about anchoring habits. We talked about that before.
yeah.
So when we came back from this retreat in Chicago, Kevin gave me a yoga mat. And I have a feeling if that yoga mat was not handed to me, I wouldn't have anything to anchor yoga to. This sounds stupid. I was thinking about this. I don't even know if I would have begun yoga when I got home if I didn't have that yoga mat, because I'm not going to on the hardwood floor and I'm just not. I just know I'm not. But there was something there. There was a mat. There was something there that made me say, okay, I'm going to try this yoga exercise. And I did. So I've got this little spot. Anchoring habits is huge. It's huge. What else? What other things do you anchor?
No idea.
Hold on.
I don't know where you're going.
So the guitar, I started playing the guitar. I don't play anymore. I started I don't know, a few years back, 10 years ago or so, when I was going through my divorce. And I just started playing. And I told my buddy, who's a career musician, I'm like, I anchored my guitar next to my couch. So when I watch TV, I can actually play and practice for 2 hours, right? I can do that. Where with my piano, you have to get up and be stationary with your piano. You got to sit down and play it. You can't. So I anchored that. And he's like, that's a really good idea. You get more practice out by doing it. So I anchored that. You can anchor your dental floss next to your toothbrush. Anchoring. So you always floss.
What's floss?
The yoga mat, you anchor something. My vitamins, when I started taking vitamins, I anchored.
I see what you're doing, dinosaur.
It's my finger dinosaur.
Yeah.
I anchored
It seems dirty.
anchored the dinosaur. I anchored the. What was I just talking about? Anchoring habits. So.
Well, it's important. So you have to have things that that become habit. So you have to make sure they're right in front of you.
I don't feel like I have the same oomph for this Ted and Tony talks as I normally do.
No,
you know
you're
why?
not.
Because I've been telling this story
You're
about
still
the
rattled about
gunshots in front of my house.
Some bald guy taking a shot
He's
at
still back there.
you. Could have been an assassination attempt.
He didn't kill the guy though. That's cool.
Okay.
He did not kill the guy.
Well, you're sitting
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Ted and Tony Talks, where I'm Ted and he's Tony.
I am. I prefer Anthony.
Was that the sound of your dog?
I think I need some sphincter control.